Yeah, so I sold my house in a couple of days, moved down to Florida in a month. My boyfriend came with. We've got dogs. We moved down here. And so he knew, we moved our whole life for me to get this certification and work in this field. So I've been working and studying. You need to study. The exam is very intense. So I was studying for months, making sacrifices to do that. And, exam day comes. He happened to be on a boys' trip during that time. It was on a Friday. And I didn't hear from him all day. I didn't get a, hey, good luck today, or how'd your exam go? He didn't even answer my phone call when I called him after I passed my exam. So that was very hard for me because he is, my partner and my biggest support during that.
And this isn't something where, like, he maybe didn't understand the significance of it, right? Like, I don't know. Maybe I could be with somebody who has something going on at work, and I don't realize exactly what a big deal it is or how hard it is. Or I mean, I'm trying to think of a devil's advocate position here, but I don't know. Maybe you in one employee of the month, and he doesn't realize how competitive that is or something. And so, I don't know. He didn't make a big deal of it because where he works is not a big deal. I don't know. But this is something that is fundamental to who you are because you're affected by it as a diabetic. You moved both of your lives to a new state in order for you to pursue this. Obviously, passing this exam was a big deal to you because I assume you can't do the job if you don't pass the exam, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So then that would have been a big, if anything, I would think the guy selfishly would want to know if you passed the exam because we just moved for you to do this. So
Right.
if you don't pass the exam and you can't do it, then what did we do? So if nothing else, I would think for his own personal interest, he would be asking you these questions. But he should be asking because he cares about you. He didn't ask you. So did it ever come up? Were you like in passing later, like a few weeks later, like, oh, remember that thing we moved here for? Like, I can do it. Yay me, jackass.
Right, yeah. So actually, he finally texted me later that day and was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, did you forget what today was? And rent was due that day. So he's like, I paid you rent earlier. And he literally totally forgot what day it was. And yeah, when he came home Sunday, then we had a talk about it, but he didn't even feel bad about it. So it's all of that,
You didn't feel bad?
This is not a minor thing.
No.
Like, this isn't, I forgot about the anniversary of the anniversary of the anniversary or something.
Right.
I mean, this was a major fundamental thing in your life, and he just forgot about it. And then when you asked about it, when you told him, hey, that hurt my feelings, he was kind of like, eh. Are you seeing this kind of apathy in other ways, or is it just with this? I mean, like, is he less thoughtful than he was? And look, I realize people when they first meet and then years in, it's not the same level of intensity, sadly. But like, is he vastly, wildly less thoughtful than he was 3 years ago?
Yes. Yes, much less thoughtful. And this year has been challenging with our move. Yeah.
Is there any resentment? Do you feel like he's harboring any, is he unhappy? Again, not to not acknowledge your accomplishment, but like, is he unhappy to be there because, like, is he realizing he didn't want to do this now?
I don't think so. I never wanted to move to Florida. So he actually was someone who wanted to move somewhere warm. So, we've had that talk, and he seems really happy here.
Yeah,
so
he's got to go.
Yeah.
He's got to go. We're done with him. Bye. I don't like it. I don't like it. You're telling me this is a trend? He's becoming less and less thoughtful. And we're not talking about like he used to buy me flowers once a month and now he doesn't.
Right.
We're talking, he used to take me to dinner more. Or we're talking about you guys moved your lives together. This is something that affects you. This is something that you want to change in your life to help other people. This is something you had to work towards. This is something that was probably very difficult to achieve. You achieved it, and he didn't acknowledge it. He forgot about it. And then when you told him it hurt your feelings, then he wasn't like, oh, my God.
No accountability.
I was so wrapped up in my trip, and I don't know, we were traveling, and like, I just can't believe I was in a different mode. I cannot believe I forgot about this. I'm so sorry. Let me make it up to you. Like, because maybe then you could say like, yeah, that sucks, but I get it. I get how people get distracted and whatever. No, that's the thing for me is that when you asked him about it, that he didn't sort of like, even then he didn't lament. Like, even then he wasn't like, for effect, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I don't like it. He's got to
Right.
go. Sorry, Amanda. He's got to go. It's gonna be nice though. You're gonna get your own place, and now you got this big job and promotion,
Yeah.
new city, a whole new crop of men.
Yeah.
You're gonna love it. I mean, guys. I mean, is there
boy.
any other take here?
No, I'm big on celebrating accomplishments. You work hard for something, your partner should be there to support you in those times. And if he's, if you brought it to his attention and he still didn't try to fix it, then that's showing you that he's just not the one, in my opinion. Because if you're not going to celebrate my wins, who will?
If it's a one-time thing
Right.
and he's apologetic and truly has remorse, then I think that can happen. But it sounds like it's becoming a theme, and there was no remorse. 855-591-1035. I want to take some phone calls on this. Amanda, we're going to talk about you now behind your back. But thanks for listening on the iHeartRadio app, and good luck. And let us know what you decide.
I will. Thank you guys
Okay.
so much.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
have a
We'll
good day.
come visit and party.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yes.
What do you guys think? We should have room in the house now, it sounds like.
Right. True. We'll take her
us.
out.
What do you guys? I mean, I don't know if is there another side to this?
No. So my husband, you guys know my husband, Javi, he does not show a lot of emotion for certain things. I can tell him the biggest, best news in the world, and he's just like, that's really cool. Like, it's very like, there's no celebration. There's no popping bottles and celebrating with confetti. However, if I went to him and was like, hey, that bothered me. You didn't really seem to acknowledge this big accomplishment that I've worked so hard for even before you came in the picture, and I've accomplished this and you really didn't celebrate me, he would apologize. He would take accountability. He would say, all right, I'll do better. I'm sorry about that, because he doesn't realize, for example, our industry, what certain things mean, right? Or what certain accomplishments mean to me, even personally. I don't blame him. He's a fireman, right? He's running into fires. I wouldn't understand their accomplishments either, but it's about accountability. It's about just being like, hey, you're my girl, right? You're my husband, you're my wife. We're going to celebrate each other forever. Like Kiki said, I'm big on that.
Yeah.
And maybe not everything. Maybe he doesn't celebrate everything you ever did, but this is just so fundamental to.
It is.
Their
I mean,
whole life.
they move their entire lives for this. If she hadn't succeeded in this, then that sort of changes, the entire direction of things.
It's given he a secret hater.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can be in relationships and
Yeah.
friendships with people who secretly despise you or, secretly jealous of the accomplishments that she's been able to do. So if he's being weird like this early, get rid of him, girl.